What happens when modern computing meets the frontier of imagination? Bridging the divide between digital and physical space is nothing new, but technologies like virtual and augmented reality are now more viable than ever before, and primed to impact our lives in new and exciting ways. Names like Oculus and HoloLens may be mainstays in your newsfeed, but what you probably don't know is the extent to which businesses in the Southeast are embracing these solutions to further their own innovation. VR and AR might be the Silicon Valley darlings that will shape tomorrow, but the Southeast is making it happen today.
This is ultimately what I get really excited about, because technology is always evolving, and some of these things that used to be completely unthinkable are now happening today. 2016 is absolutely the year for what we're calling 360 VR. This is a fully immersive environment with players like YouTube and Facebook that are already on board.
How do we do experiences across all these amazing locations and drive these like super crazy experiences, the things that you go home and you're talking about and that really just make your day when you see them? Those are the bits of magic, and those are the surprise and delight moments that really build our brand. So it's really about building these amazing experiences with like a little bit of sleight of hand to where it feels like magic.
We just launched a store in Times Square, and we've got a billboard in Times Square, the signage inside, all the way down to content on devices, and we have moments where they can all sort of orchestrate together and become this one big story. And it's really hard to get a client to imagine what that possibility is if you don't have these kinds of tools. So we can actually drop them into this space in virtual world and have them use, be able to visualize what that's all going to be.
Having a virtual reality experience before you even purchase a home. So the kind of model home situations, or being able to walk virtually through a space as it's in the construction. People are using it beyond gaming here. They're really thinking about it within the consumer and marketing space, which I think is really exciting. There's probably about 7 firms just here in Atlanta alone that are kind of working on this and have been kind of pioneers of it already.
The ability to take a fridge pack, fold it up into a Google Cardboard shape, slide your phone into it, and all of a sudden you have this like wealth of like 360 video and VR content available to you. Those are magic moments that Coke can provide. But at the end of the day, it's really about providing those experiences.
There's anywhere from a company creating kind of medical virtual reality for elderly patients to help with their kind of recovery and their loneliness, to you getting a cardboard virtual reality set in your admissions packet, and so you can tour your future college campuses.
We can easily, in a number of hours, say take a 3,000 square foot house and bring it completely onto the computer screen with complete mapping of the visual plane, what the wall looks like, what the ceiling looks like, what a console table looks like. But then I also have every dimension in the space and every contour. So I can export that into more traditional 3D modeling programs, and that's where my design process begins. So instead of ever having to go back and say, what was in that closet? What was the specific size of this room? I have a 3-dimensional model that I not only can share with my team, but general contractors, subcontractors, other designers who may want to collaborate. And more importantly than that though, I can share it with my clients.
These are just a few examples of how Southern innovators are taking virtual reality beyond entertainment to improve everyday customer experiences. Companies in the region are now on the leading edge of merging digital and physical spaces. But not just as a marketing gimmick. These technologies also fuel growth in the bottom line.